entire league. He has absolutely burst onto the scene here in 2025. And up top, it is the man that signed a contract this year after having his rights purchased from Philadelphia Union, Nelson Pierre. He started this season on a tear, and things started to quiet a bit as he was getting more time with the first team, but he still has 12 goals on the season, and somebody that has come up with the addition of Pierre is Ryan Alumi. Alumi is on the bench tonight. He has 17 goal contributions. That is 4th in the entire league. So if Vancouver needs something off the bench tonight, Alumi is going to be ready and willing. And talking with Ricardo Clark about this team and about what they want to do here in back-to-back seasons, trying to make the playoffs 2 years in a row, he said that this team is really locked in. We haven't had to do much talking, haven't had to do much of pumping up the situation because of the way that they prepare. Every single day they understand that it's an opportunity to succeed, and so they don't want to let any match, any training session go for granted. Robert Vince blows his whistle, and we begin from Starfire Sports Complex in Tukwila, Washington. Sends it more central. Bernie. Baker picks this up on the touchline, and this will roll out for a corner. Options in the box always for Tacoma. And it's often funny how Yusu Kanome, who may not have the biggest frame, makes the right run. He scored on a couple of set pieces this year, one to remember versus Ventura County. This will be played short. Kingston stands this up towards the back post. It's headed in. Gomez hits it first time. So as this ball popped right back to the middle, it was Sebastian Gomez opportunistic, struck it well, but Bulmer was there, made himself big. He was trying to earn the penalty. So Mark O'Neill launches it the other way. Pierre, Clark, and neither could contain possession for Vancouver. Castro got all of it. And it took a deflection as well. So this is Antoine Coupland, what he does well, getting to the byline. And as he tried to draw it across, the header by Bernie wasn't clear completely. And so as Castro wrapped his leg around it, it was Peter Kingston who deflected it offline. But a corner upcoming for Vancouver. In swinging ball. O'Neill, who has scored both times he's played Tacoma this year, could not put any power behind that header. And Carson Razik, he is brought down by Yusu Kanome. Free kick is taken. Rassick. Coupland. Now Adrian Palayo pumps this into the box. Vancouver has the momentum on their side. They have had a couple of corners recently. They really have not allowed for Tacoma to have much of the possession through this first 20 minutes. And Coach Ricardo Clark will be pleased with how his team is playing up to this point. Cashwele turns it over. Sukanome drops it off to Kingston. And that might have taken a deflection on the way through. It did. Tacoma has a corner. This is what happens on a turnover. Quick turn, a quick change. Almost a turn of events. Vancouver was ready for it. Kingston with this outswinger, knotted down right at Bulmer. It was Antino Lopez, the former Blue Devil, who got his noggin to it. Could not beat Isaac Bulmer, who is a former backdoor. Galloping is Travian Sousa. Quickly into Yu Sukanome. Maybe an attack on. Sukanome is foiled by Bulmer. Nice little move from Jackson Castro. Nelson Pierre! Siphon towards Georgievic, who heads it forward. But there is your halftime whistle. Nothing separating Tacoma and Vancouver through 45 in this Cascadia. Who's the interim head coach for today in place of Mike Morris, who's with the U20s. He's trying to lead this team to victory. They have a lot on their hands. Second half action between Vancouver and Tacoma coming right at you here this evening from Starfire Sports Complex in Tequila, Washington. James Hadnot here with you, and very happy to be bringing you this contest and this Cascadia rivalry. Vancouver, of course, the addition to the rivalry, usually between Tacoma and Portland, or Seattle and Portland. Now Rafferty Petter in some open space. Petter attacking, cannot work through two defenders as Yu Sukanome was making the run down the middle. We talked about Sukanome. Can Tacoma find more possession for him in this second half, just to give an opportunity to make a difference on the ball? Sukanome with 16 goal contributions coming into today. And for Nelson Pierre, he himself has 16. And on the bench, just waiting to be unleashed, is Ryan Alumi, who has 17. It's a poor giveaway. Dotsey turning, locates Rafferty Petter. 2v2 Petter. Sousa sends the ball in. It's Dodsey. And he cannot keep his header down as it hits the top netting. So an inspired start to the second half for Tacoma. An early goal for them in the second half would be Butemus. Robles putting pressure on. Vancouver very calm, trying not to turn it over. Now Rasic. Long ball forward, attaches to Kuplin. Antoine Kuplin. That looked like it hit the post. Now we have to take a look at this again. A gorgeous ball to Kuplin. He has Cody Baker coming back in. And with it being a throw-in, Castro got just a fingertip to it. Now the shot is right at Jacob Castro. Just enough. And Cody Baker digs it out. The crowd very pleased with the defending done by Cody Baker. Signed a first-team contract in May of 2023, part of the Sounders Discovery Program way back in 2015. Poor ball by Bulmer into Dodsey, but Bulmer makes up for it. Long throw again, but a tenuous moment for the Caps. Now, so the Whitecaps suffering a bit there, but not allowing anything in the attack. And how does that build confidence for the Caps? Alumi, an excellent ball into Cashwele. Continued along to Georgievic. The step over and the save from Castro. Georgievic and continues his foray forward. Jackson Corey in the box, gliding through, drops it off. Sukanome, so smooth, earns the penalty. Just a heady play from Yu Sukanome, didn't strike it, pumped, and then took the contact through his legs. Corey does all the hard work here as he sets. In the 77th minute, Sukanome scores from the spot, and Tacoma takes a 1-0 lead on top of Vancouver. Yu Sukanome quiet all day, but heard loud and clear from 12 feet away. And what a special spot kick that was. Nobody stopping that as he shoots and scores right where the spot coming from Tacoma. The Defiance in front, 1-0 over their Cascadia rivals, Vancouver. Alumi into Georgievic. Nikola Georgievic can't connect with either Nelson Pierre or Ryan Alumi. Jackson Castro wins possession back. Locates Daniel Russo. Russo launches one into the box. It's Cashwele who tries to control, and Cashwele knocks things up! Cyprian Cashwele with something sweet. And we are level at 1 apiece. Just put the ball in a dangerous area off this deflection. Cashwele just brings it down, and then on the... This is the teenager, Carson Rasic, to take this corner. Sends all the way across the box. Pelayo trying to track it down, keeps it in play. Now O'Neal. Throw back into the box. Alumi off the turn, off the post, but Pierre is there. And Vancouver quickly takes the lead on the road. Ryan Alumi could not score, but it drops kindly to Nelson Pierre, who has been ruthless in front of goal all season long. Ball comes in tight. Flores can't swing at it. Jacob Castro, the goalkeeper, connects with Omar Hassan. Hassan trying to find a yard to put it across. Headed away again by Jackson Castro. And now as it's sent forward to Nelson Pierre. Pierre, unselfish. Alumi, the finishing touches. And now some pushing and shoving as to be expected. Alumi let out a yell after scoring his goal. He felt like he was shoved, and so he let his defender hear about it. But here we go again. It's Nelson Pierre and Ryan Alumi scoring. Sousa's throw comes into the box, nodded away. Hassan strikes it. And there's the final whistle. Vancouver victorious.